It's Friday night, and it's my night to teach you guys about essential oils. So, in case you don't know me, my name is April Unruh. I am a wellness advocate with doTERRA, and my goals are to help educate you on how to use essential oils safely and effectively for yourself and for your family. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching, and hopefully I can teach you some things about essential oils that you didn't already know. So I want to tell you a little story, how I first got introduced to essential oils. So I got started a couple years ago. My kids were sick a lot, and my mom had been using essential oils, and she said, you should try essential oils and see if they will help with your kids and see if it'll help them get over their colds faster and help them, maybe not get as many colds. So I was a little skeptical at first, and I had heard about essential oils, but I really didn't know a lot about them. And so I told my mom that I would look into it. So she asked me a couple times. She says, "Well, have you decided? Do you want to try them out?" And I said, "Yeah, maybe I will." And so I kept kind of putting it off. So eventually, she actually just ended up buying me a starter kit. I had it sent to my house. And she said, "Just use the oils and see what happens." And so I thought, okay, I'll try them out. I mean, I already have them now. I'm not going to let them go to waste. So I started researching. I started playing around a little bit, and I was seeing some results from them, and I was, getting a little excited. I wasn't getting my hopes up yet. So I used them for about a month or so, and then I did notice that my kids weren't getting sick as much. Their colds before were basically like running into each other. So like they'd get a cold, they would just, it would last, and then it would start going away, and then they'd get another cold. So at this point, they were actually starting to get better faster, and they weren't getting sick as much. So that was my first thing that I noticed when I started using the essential oils. So I was diffusing them, I was applying them topically, and I was seeing some results. I started looking into essential oils a little bit more, and I started talking to people. And I started talking to this one lady, and she told me a really powerful story. And it was like the first story that I had heard from anybody that really made me believe the power of essential oils. So she had been in the hospital for an intestinal infection, and she had been in there for a little while, and the doctors were telling her that they had been trying antibiotics. They tried various different medical procedures. Nothing was helping her intestinal infection. And the doctors basically told her that she needs to call her friends and family to come to the hospital and, basically say goodbye, because it was getting worse and the doctors couldn't figure out how to stop it. So she called her friends and family, and they all came, and, it was really emotional for everybody. One of her friends came with a bottle of oregano and some empty veggie capsules and said, "Look, I know you may not believe in this, but I truly believe this will help you." And so her friend told her to take the oregano and the veggie capsules a couple times a day and see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, it doesn't work, because, I mean, they've tried all the other procedures and medications that the doctor gave. So, I mean, there was really no other risks involved. So she did. She took the oregano, and surprisingly enough, she ended up back home after a week, and she was completely better. And it was just such a powerful story for me, because it was, like I said, it was the first story I'd ever heard that, I mean, it worked. I mean, it was like a miracle that the doctors had tried everything, and the only thing that helped her was the oregano oil. So it really got me thinking, and it made me start really believing in the oils and wanting to learn more about them. So I started educating myself more, and it came to the point where I wanted to start helping people, because if the oils were that powerful, then why not tell other people about them that could be relying on medications or things that are harming them when they could just try something natural and it could actually help them get over whatever it is that they are going through at that time. So that's where I am now. I am educating and helping people get started on essential oils where it can have life-changing impact on them, just like that lady who was in the hospital. So I am personally really excited to continue learning and experiencing more, because every day that I educate on essential oils, I am learning myself. I mean, I'm talking to people all the time, and they're telling me their stories, and it's just amazing. I hear so many good things about essential oils daily, and it just blows me away. There's a question about how long before seeing results. So that woman, she told me she was back home within a week. So she may have started seeing results sooner, but she didn't specify exactly when she started feeling better. She just said she was home within a week and completely out of the hospital and out of doctor care. So some of you may be watching right now because of possible health concerns of your own that you may be dealing with. A lot of people, they will almost wait until that time in their life where they do have something going on health-wise, where they do start turning into essential oils. And you know, people use them for skin concerns, digestive concerns, respiratory concerns, even just to make their homes more healthy and chemical-free, because there was actually an EPA report that said that the air quality inside of our homes is actually more polluted than the outside air in the most polluted cities. And that's from all the chemicals that we use in our home, which in turn can cause so many health concerns. You may not notice them right away, but they can show up over time. So essential oils can be used to help eliminate these chemicals in our home by eliminating toxic fragrances, your plug-ins, your Febreze sprays. All of these things with fragrances are so toxic, even candles. Using diffusers is such a more healthy, therapeutic way of not only scenting your home, but actually helping you with health concerns. The essential oils can clean the air. They can boost your mood. It has a direct response on our emotional center in our brain. There's just so many good things about having essential oils in the home that there's no reason why you shouldn't have essential oils, because, I mean, it's only going to do you good. So our healthcare is actually changing. So even though there's still a lot of people that go to the doctor, people are trying to get off medications. They don't want all the side effects involved with these medications anymore, and they are turning to more of a natural solution. I have many people all the time asking me, what can I use instead of taking this, or what can I do for this health concern? Because most people, they're on a medication, and then they have to take a medication to accommodate for the side effects of that medication, and then they have to take another medication to accommodate for the side effects of that medication. There's some people that are on 10 plus medications just to help them live somewhat of a decent life. And so our quality of life is just really decreased. And, you know, we may be living longer, but are we happy? Are we actually feeling healthy and happy with our life? Because, I mean, with all these things that we're dealing with health-wise, it's just so hard to actually feel satisfied with our health and how we feel. So essential oils can really help with that. And like I said, it can help with your emotional concerns as well. So if it's just emotional, if it's a physical health concern, there's definitely solutions for you. So my intentions for this class are that basically that you walk away a little more educated about essential oils, become more equipped with specific solutions that doTERRA offers, and maybe even become empowered to be able to create your own custom health plan with essential oils. And that's where I come in. I'm here to help you find solutions for your health concerns, whether it be just to live a healthier lifestyle, or if you have some health concerns that you want to address. So there's three really cool things that I want to tell you about essential oils and why people are turning to them for natural solutions to help them get back on track with healthy, empowered living. So first of all, they're natural. They're safe for all ages, including your pets. They're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So one crazy thing is 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's how powerful and potent essential oils are. The next thing is they're effective. So they work inside and outside the cell. So unlike some medications where if you go to a doctor and you say that you're sick and the doctor basically diagnoses you with a virus and says you just need to go home and you need to drink fluids, get lots of rest, that's because medicine can't get inside the cell. But essential oils can, and essential oils can attack whatever might be inside of that cell, making you sick. So that's what's so great about essential oils, is that how they have that powerful response in the body to help your body heal itself. So they're also safe. So there's 4 different grades of essential oils, ranging from synthetic all the way to our CPTG, highest quality, beyond organic, free of contaminants, and third-party tested. So I'm going to review what essential oils are and who doTERRA is and why they're the largest essential oil company in the world. So basically, essential oils are aromatic, volatile compounds from a plant. So when you crush like a spearmint or peppermint leaf, basically you are crushing the little essential oil sacs on those leaves, and you're smelling them. That's because they're aromatic, they're volatile. So when they go into the air, it's like they're evaporating into the air. So when you leave your essential oils open, they will evaporate, which is why you want to use a carrier oil when you use them topically, so that they stay on the skin longer, which I'll get into in a little bit. So basically they work with the body. They're on the plants to provide healing qualities for the plants, to help protect the plants from any predators, anything that can harm the plant, any environmental conditions that could harm the plant. So basically it's the plant's healing qualities. So those same qualities can be transferred onto us, and we can use those same compounds to help our bodies heal themselves. So doTERRA, they are the largest essential oil company in the world. They are like the Apple and Google of the health world. They have the most strict in processing and sourcing of their essential oils, and they only use plants grown in their natural environment, because they have found that plants that are grown in their natural environment, they will thrive and they will produce a more potent essential oil than anything that's grown in any farm anywhere else in the world. So for example, in France, lavender will grow naturally, and so they will only source their essential oils from France, because that's where the lavender will have the most potent molecular compounds that will provide the healing qualities to us. The other thing is that with essential oils, you have to be very careful. So essential oils have been kind of like almost like a fad. Every company wants to sell essential oils because that's what everybody wants right now. Everybody is talking about essential oils. But I mean, you can go to the dollar store, you can go to Best Buy, you can go to all these different places, and you can find essential oils. And the problem is, a lot of these essential oils will still have on the bottle that they are 100% pure. But if you were to take these bottles to a lab and have them tested, you would find that most of these oils are actually either synthetic, they might be another species of plant but still labeled as another one, or they might be part of essential oil and mostly carrier oil. So it's either going to be super watered down where you're not going to have any effects from it, or it's going to be synthetic. So unfortunately, there's no way to tell which is which, because you have to rely on the company to be straightforward and upfront about what's actually in that bottle of oil. doTERRA became the first essential oil company to be 100% transparent and tell people, look, when you buy our oils, all you have to do is flip over the bottle of oil, look on the bottom, and look for that lot number. Type in that lot number in our Source to You website, and you will find the lab test results on that bottle of oil. So you are guaranteed purity and potency of these essential oils. So you can feel free to use them in any way that you want. In fact, they are even food grade, so you can use them internally. It's like if you were to chew on a peppermint leaf, you can consume that essential oil that's in that peppermint leaf, just as you can consume the essential peppermint that doTERRA bottles, because it's pure. There's nothing else in that bottle except for the pure essential oil. So I wanted to make sure that you guys know about that, because I do talk to people who are a little confused on and misled by all these other companies that are coming up with essential oils and still labeling them 100% pure. So you have to be very careful. So everything that I mention in my classes will apply only to doTERRA, and how to use them is only strictly to doTERRA because of the way that their oils are processed. So there's 3 different ways to use essential oils. Aromatic, which you can use by inhaling from your hand, using diffuser jewelry, or using a diffuser to diffuse the oil into the air. You can use them topically. So there's some oils where you can actually put directly on your skin without a carrier oil, but I always recommend using a carrier oil because, as I mentioned earlier, the oils will evaporate from the skin very quickly if you don't use a carrier oil. So by using a carrier oil, it'll keep it on the skin and draw it into the body, into the bloodstream faster. So when you're going to use topically, you can apply it directly on the skin. You can make up roller bottles. Some dilution ratios that you can use are 1 drop per tablespoon for babies, 1 drop per teaspoon for children, 3 to 6 drops of oil per teaspoon for adults. So you can use that guideline when you are diluting your oils. And then just a few points on safety for topical use. So because it's summer, you want to avoid using citrus oils on skin that will be exposed to the sun, because it will make the skin a little bit more photosensitive, and you could get some redness from the sun. You also want to absolutely dilute any hot oil before you put it on the skin, because it will turn the skin red. So when I talk about a hot oil, I'm talking about something like oregano, clove, lemongrass, cinnamon, things like that. These are the oils that you want to make sure that you dilute, because they will cause redness to the skin. You never want to put oils inside the eyes, inside the nose, or inside the ears. So you don't want to like just tip your head over and drop oil into your ear. If you have something you want to put oils on, you can massage it around the ear on the skin, but you just don't want to drop it inside the ear. If you ever get essential oils in your eyes, you want to dilute it with fractionated coconut oil, because it will dilute the oil and it'll stop the burning. If you don't have fractionated coconut oil, you can always rinse your eyes with water, but it will cause more irritation because of the water splashing around in your eyes. So the last way you can use essential oils, and specifically doTERRA, is through internal use. So when you use them internally, you can either add it to your water, or you can add it to an empty veggie capsule. Now when you add it to your water, you want to use glass or stainless steel when you are using it internally, because the essential oils can break down some of the plastic, and you don't want to be consuming that plastic. They won't break down glass or stainless steel. Some of the ways that people use the oils internally is for pain support. So you can do 2 drops of frankincense and 2 drops of copaiba in an empty veggie capsule, or you can just drop it under your tongue and just hold it there. The frankincense is really great because it goes right to the brain. It bypasses the blood-brain barrier, and it can have really great effects on the brain if you have anything going on there. So now I'm going to talk to you about some of the top 10 oils and give you some brief description on what you can use them for. So the first one is peppermint. This is like an energy boosting oil. You can use it for respiratory function, stomach upset, headaches. It can cool down the body when it's ill or if you've been out in the sun. Lavender is like the queen of calm. It can help with any type of skin issue. I have so many stories of using lavender. It would take me all night to get through all those stories. But it's such an amazing oil. Also for calming, relaxation. You can diffuse it with the Breathe blend for at nighttime to help you relax and help open the airways to help you breathe better and get a better night's sleep. Lemon is cleansing and detoxing. So you can take a drop of lemon in your water in the morning and it would be like a detox for the body. You can use it in cleaning products. Allergy support with peppermint and lavender. It soothes the sore throat. Put a drop in a hot drink and sip on it. It's so soothing when your throat is irritated. I mentioned frankincense. This is like the king of oils. It's one of the oldest ones in history. It crosses the blood-brain barrier within minutes. Helps with inflammation. Helps with building a healthy immune system. There's even some research being done on using it for Alzheimer's and dementia. It's an amazing oil. I've heard so many great stories about using frankincense for even very severe and chronic health conditions. And it's just an amazing oil for so many different things. Oregano, this is like one of the big gun oils. So you use this one if you have an unwanted pathogen in your body that you need to address fairly quickly. It has great immune enhancing benefits. It has antioxidants. It helps support a healthy digestion and respiratory function. I've used this for so many different things, especially during the winter months when the seasons change and you start getting some illnesses pop up. Oregano is really great for handling those things that come up. Melaleuca, this is also considered tea tree oil. This is like the first aid oil. You can use it on your skin when you have something going on, like a cut or a wound of some sort. It's got great immune enhancing benefits. It's good for cleansing, soothing, rejuvenating effects of the skin. Good for occasional breakouts. Like I mentioned earlier, antibiotics won't work on viruses, but Melaleuca is one of those things that can actually attack that unwanted pathogen inside your cell. On Guard. This is one of the top, one of my favorite oil blends because it is so great for the immune system. I take this one daily. I put it in my water. I put it in an empty veggie capsule. It's just a great oil for immunity and helping with the unwanted pathogens. You can even diffuse this oil to clean the air of anything going on in the air that could help, you can contract and make you ill. I have a lot of stories about that too, but some of it isn't compliant, so obviously I can't say it on live. But if you want to talk to me about it sometime, you're welcome to send me a message. On Guard's also really great for sore throats. You can gargle with it. So and just adding it to some water, maybe about an ounce of water, and just gargling with it and then swallow. It's really great for that. Breathe is another blend. Great for anything respiratory. Yes, Lori, I know. I have my computer. Somebody was sending me text messages and I had to shut my sound off because it was going crazy. So Breathe, like I said, anything respiratory. It opens up the airways, helps with seasonal discomfort, snoring even. A great oil. Digestin, another super great oil that we definitely take advantage of in our house. Helps with bloating, anything going on in the digestive system. It's just such a great oil. It's great for babies when they have some gas and they're crying a lot. This is a really great oil to rub on their tummies. It's very gentle, very soothing to the digestive system. When you add it to your water, it almost has like an immediate soothing effect on your digestive system. It's just such a great oil. Everybody should have this oil in their house if you have anything digestive going on. And the last one, Deep Blue. Anything pain, this is a great oil. For muscle, joint pains, whether it be acute or chronic, something going on, it's something that you can definitely massage onto that area. In fact, last night I had a nagging headache all night. Like every time I woke up, I could feel my head just pounding. And I didn't want to go downstairs and get any Deep Blue, so I just laid there and I just kept going back to sleep. In the morning, I still had it. It was just really nagging. I think it was like I had some muscle pain in my neck that was just causing a really bad headache. So when I got up, I massaged some Deep Blue on the area, and literally within 10 minutes, my headache was gone, my neck pain was gone, and it's been gone all day. So this is like one of my go-to oils when I have anything muscle or joint related that's going on. So basically, out of all these top 10 oils, the question becomes, I wonder if there's an oil for this, because there literally is an essential oil for almost everything that you could have going on in your house. These top 10 oils can literally impact 80% of your health needs at home. So that's amazing. So some of you may have some targeted health concerns that maybe you want to address, so I do welcome you to send me a message and we can talk about those individually, and I can give you some suggestions on what could be helpful for you. So now I'm going to teach you in the last few minutes on how you can bring these oils into your home. So basically, there's 3 different ways that you can do this. You can pay retail, but I don't recommend that because you're going to pay 25% more than everybody else. You can become a wholesale customer, which is very different from what you may think. You can actually join as a wholesale customer, and you would have 0 obligations to buy the oils or to sell the oils. So you'd never feel like you have to buy. It's only for you to get a discount. And if you're in the US or Canada and you know who Costco is, it works the same way as a Costco membership. You just go in, buy your stuff, get your discount, and walk out. So you're not forced to go into Costco to buy. You're not forced to go into Costco and sell their products. You just go and use their discount. So that's exactly how the way that a wholesale membership works with doTERRA. Now, the way that you can join as a wholesale member is you can pay $35 and you get 25% off all their products for 1 year. As a wholesale member, you also can get free essential oils and credit back on all of your purchases. So you can end up actually saving a lot more than 25% off. And I can go through this in more detail with you if you're interested in knowing more about it. The other way you can join as a wholesale customer is to choose a starter kit. Now, this is actually the most cost-effective way to join because you're actually getting a starter kit of oils. A lot of them will be the top 10 essential oils that I've already gone through tonight, and they're actually bundled and priced below wholesale. And then you also get your wholesale membership with that, so you don't have to pay the $35 on top of it. You just get your bundle of oils and you can start using them. So it's the most cost-effective way to get started. And there's 3 top essential oil starter kits that I want to talk to you about, and then I'm going to tell you about my promo that's only available until the end of the month, which is tomorrow. So basically, the first one is called the Home Essentials Kit. This includes the top 10 essential oils that I went through in the largest size bottle. You will also get a pedal diffuser, which is very quiet and great for nighttime use. The Family Essentials Kit also contains the top 10 essential oils that I already went through tonight, but they're the smaller bottles, and you don't get a diffuser. Then the last one is the Aroma Touch Diffused. This includes some of the top 10 oils that I already talked about. It includes the Deep Blue, the On Guard, the Melaleuca, lavender, peppermint, Wild Orange, which is one I didn't talk about, Aroma Touch, and Balance. Now these oils are actually used by a lot of massage therapists because they're very calming and soothing to the muscle and joints. This is one of the starter kits that I recommend if somebody has emotional concerns that they want to target, because it's very calming, and it comes with a diffuser which can help create a spa-like environment. So if you've been working all day and you're stressed, you can come home, turn on your diffuser, and it'll really help you relax and unwind to be able to sleep better that night. Now, these starter kits will include the wholesale membership, like I mentioned. It will also include my welcome pack, which includes a small guidebook, which will tell you exactly how to use your oils for specific health concerns that you might have at home. I will include a ton of goodies, such as like a little empty roller bottle that you can make your own blends with, and my special promo for tonight and tomorrow only is you will receive 2 extra diffusers, and this is for US customers only. If you live outside of the US, you only receive 1 diffuser with any starter kit that you purchase. So if you live in the US, you will get 2 extra diffusers. If you're outside the US, you'll receive 1 diffuser with any starter kit that you purchase. So if you wanted to try the Family Essentials kit, which doesn't include a diffuser, then you would get these free diffusers with that starter kit. Or if you wanted the Home Essentials kit, then you would end up with 3 diffusers if you lived in the US. So this is a really amazing deal that you will only get until June 30th, tomorrow. So if it's something that you're interested in, then you can message me, or you can go to my website, which is mydoterra.com/raising-tots, and then you'll want to click on Become a Member. And you want to make sure that my name is in the order form, April Unruh, or you can type in my member ID 3099591. It's easier if you send me a message and I can give you all the details and the specific link. But again, this deal is only available until tomorrow. So if you want to learn more about these starter kits and the pricing of them, then please send me a message and I will give you all the details. So I hope you all have a great night. I will be back next week with another class, and we'll go through a couple different things during the class. So I hope you can join me then, and please feel free to ask me any questions. If you have any health concerns that you want to target with essential oils, I am here to help you. I have exclusive member groups for you that will give you the support that you're looking for when you use your essential oils. So you'll never feel like you don't know how to use them or what to do. I will always have the answers for you. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope you all have a great night.